Good morning, welcome to Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is Friday, August 15th. It's been a rough 2 weeks for me. It's been crazy. I don't know if I mentioned this last Friday, but I've been dealing with some stuff at work, at my job, about bank fraud, mail fraud, like all this stuff. Checks were stolen out of the mail and altered, and it's a whole big thing. And it's consumed my life for the last 2 weeks. Made me work a lot of more hours than I normally work at that job, which has also made me not work as many hours on the store. So I'm behind on everything I swore I was going to get done last week. But the good news is Vicky was here over the weekend, and she took a lot more pictures, and we still have a backlog of pictures that she took from last time. So there is a lot of stuff coming. We're listing at least 4 a day on eBay. When I do them on Shopify, they tend to go in more spurts, but there's a lot of stuff coming through. We're getting through a lot of consignments, so that's really great. We're making progress. And Lori and Vicky and I decided to take some time off on Monday, and our plan was to do a road trip and go to Lidditz, Pennsylvania, which is in Lancaster County. And we were going to do some shopping, but we ended up scrapping that trip because the thrift shop honestly couldn't get their act together and advertise well about their sale that they were supposed to be having. And we were just tired, I think, and so we ended up hanging out here. We went to lunch. We went to Weaver Treasures and did a lot of shopping there here in Hagerstown. Then we went to Goodwill. We tried to go to a different thrift shop, but they closed at 4, and we didn't get a late start till like 1 o'clock. So we missed that because we spent a lot of time in Weaver Treasures. So we missed the thrift shop, but we're going to have to go back on that another day. And then we went to Goodwill, and I bought a bunch of shirts. And then we had to rush to the candy shop. There's an Olympia Candy Kitchen in Hagerstown that I guess is very famous and has been there since the 30s or something. My mother-in-law remembers shopping there as a kid. And we went in there right as they were about to close. They were closing at 5. We got in there and got some candy. I have a little bit of candy here out of the Olympia Candy Kitchen malted milk balls. But I wanted to show you a couple things that I got at Weaver Treasures. Just a few of the things that I still have sitting around here. I don't know if you probably don't know this, but I collect little miniature wreaths. And I have a basket of them that I keep out in my craft room because I bought them for crafting, but then I ended up not really doing anything with them, so they're just a basket of wreaths. So those end up always being what I put on the tree at Christmas in July, because it's the most accessible Christmas decorations I have in July. So I found this little bag of goodies there. And I haven't even really looked at everything, but it looked like there were some wreaths in there that I wanted to check out. This one is so cute. And I just had to have these. Look at this one. This looks like, it's like clay or hardened clay or something. Got this one. Oh, I didn't even see that in there. This is a fruit one. And then we've got a bunch of littler ones. This little guy. I think I have this version a little bit bigger. Then there's just a bunch of stickers in this goodie bag. And some little bows. Oh, there's another one of these. There's 2 of these. Oh, there's more. Then this one. This little tiny guy, and a couple little bows like this. So it's just a little goodie bag they had there. There's a tiny little gold one. The vendor had these out, had it marked $5, so you get this whole bag of wreaths for $5. I thought that was cute. And I bought Well, if you don't know, I collect globes. and somehow this globe just jumped in my shopping cart. But I really liked it because it was highly unusual in the coloring and everything, because it's this kind of gray blue color, and it was only $14.99. So how can you beat that? I need to tighten it a little bit. It's a little bit loose. But and I got a fairy lamp. I've been looking for these for a while, like this. This is Indiana glass fairy lamp. That was also a really good deal. A lot of the stuff they have there is on sale that I got. And then I got this because I just thought it was cool. I know it's supposed to be like a picnic caddy where you put like utensils and napkins and condiments and stuff in it for picnics, but, or for, you know, stop that. But I thought my first thought was that I could put gardening tools in it and carry it around the garden with me. But I don't know. Now I'm having second thoughts, and I'm not sure. What would you use this for if you did not use it for the intended purpose? So let me know. I know I can do something with that. It's probably good in the craft room for craft supplies too. Okay, I have a few things to show you for the unboxing. We did get some new stuff in. If you missed it, Lori did a big unboxing on Monday after we got back from shopping. It's in our Facebook group, Tiffany's Treasure Hunters. Gotta check that out. There's a lot of really nice clothes in there, plus size clothes. And then she threw some shoes in there too when she was showing stuff, some other stuff. I have been waiting. Sometimes I do impulse buying on Instagram or Facebook when the ads pop up. I try not to do that because usually those things are kind of overpriced and they're coming from China, and it takes forever for them to get here. But I did splurge and get this one thing for myself, and I just realized that it was delivered yesterday and I never noticed it. So I went looking for it this morning and I found it on the front porch. I got 3 of them, but they are these solar powered light things that you stick in your garden, and you can fan these out to like dandelions or fireworks or whatever. And of course I haven't tried it yet because I just opened this, and I got 3 of them. I haven't opened the other 2 yet. So I'm excited to put these out in the garden and see what happens, what it looks like. And I just probably be moving them around, trying different locations, trying to figure out where I want them to be. And I can't decide front yard or backyard or whatever. I'm not sure. I had a big goal over the weekend to finish one whole area of the garden. We have veggie beds on this one bed that goes like the length of the yard. We have veggie beds, and we expanded that to do some more vegetable beds for Andrew. But my goal was to clear from the veggie bed area to the dogwood tree and get that finally finished and mulched. Because I've cleared these areas a couple times before and then not mulched them, and then the stuff grew back. So I wanted to get it covered and mulched and done so I can like decorate it and move on. Gato sees something out the window. So I wanted to show you a picture in case you don't follow me personally, so you can see. This is the area that I finished, and I got this furniture. Hold on, can't make it do this. Okay. So I got this table and this table on together on Facebook Marketplace for $8. I already had the yellow chair. That's a teapot that was missing the lid, so I'll probably put plant something in there. And then this was a lamp, not a lamp. It's a planter that you put like the cocoa core in it, and then you plant something in it. But I got that from my in-laws during the estate sale, and I just strung lights on it, solar lights. So I have that there, and then over here I have a ladder, and I have various items on the ladder. I don't know if the ladder will stay there or not, but that was a break in the hostas there, so I just put the ladder there. But when I finish the rest of this bed that goes out the other side, I might end up moving some of this because I don't have a lot of stuff to put in the rest of the bed, and until I get plants, it's going to look pretty plain. So that's what my big goal was to finish that this weekend. I did finish it. Vicky helped me a lot with it on Friday and Saturday. And on Friday she helped me clear the bed. On Saturday I guess that was Saturday. I guess that was all Saturday because she didn't come till Saturday. I don't know. I can't keep track of the days. I just can't keep track of anything lately. But then the next day on Sunday, she pulled weeds from my patio. So I still have a lot of patio clearing to do, but she did a lot of it for me, and I really appreciate that. And for all of her troubles, she has just texted me and said that she has poison ivy. See, the area that she was pulling stuff out of, you couldn't even see that there was poison ivy, but she was pulling roots and stuff and digging in the dirt where the poison ivy was growing. So I had removed everything above ground, but we were digging underground. And I told her, I said, you probably shouldn't be doing that because well, I didn't think about it till afterwards. I said, you probably shouldn't have been doing that because even the roots will give you the poison ivy, that, give you the blisters and stuff. And she said, yeah, I thought about that. But anyway, she has it on her face and hands and arms. I'm sorry, Vicky, but thank you for your help. I'm saying Lori needs to come over and help me because Lori doesn't get poison ivy, is what she said. She's never had it. She doesn't think she gets it. So I decided when I was out there working, I put nitrile gloves on because sometimes when I'm trying to pick the little pieces out of the dirt, the big gloves are hard to get a hold of, to actually get the stuff out. So, and I'm trying to keep the dirt out of my fingernails right now because I'm trying to heal them. So I put nitrile gloves on, and that really worked. And you could still feel and get the little things out, but you weren't getting oils on your hand from whatever you were touching. So that's my tip for gardening, nitrile gloves. So I do have some stuff to show you. I'm already at 12 minutes, so let me do this quickly. So I have a 31 zipper pouch. This is brand new in the bag. I don't think I showed you this already. Okay, I can't get it open. I know it opens. I've had it open before. There we go. So, it looks like paint splatters. And it's just a nice travel bag, or just a good size little pouch. These are, like Lori says, these things like this, it's good to get and then put your gifts in them. So your gift is, in a nice bag and you don't have to wrap it. So that is new. And then we got some salt and pepper shakers. We've got these ones that look like watermelon slices. We have these. We had some of these before and they sold right away. So we have more now. These are adorable. Hearts, you and me, always and forever. So cute. Lovely little hedgehogs. This is margarita and a salt shaker. A truck and a camper. This is my favorite, cranberry sauce jar with the cranberries from inside the jar. Isn't that cute? Or can, I mean. Canned cranberry. And then we have these. These are Susan Paley. She's an artist. And, they have names, Emma and Bonnie. And they're salt and pepper shakers. And we had some Susan Paley stuff here before, and it sold really well. So these are that. So anyway, that's all I have. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. And stay stay safe, stay cool. It's getting hot again. I don't like that. And have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.